Becoming an entrepreneur is not easy. In fact, it's scary for some. But for executive chef John Hazard, well, he loves the challenge of owning a business. Lisa Lord has his story.
It's often been said that once you find something you love doing, you will never work a day in your life. And this is exactly how executive chef John Hazard feels. Mr. Hazard has been in the culinary sector for the past 20 years. He has worked at several hotels and restaurants over the years here and overseas before deciding to run his own business. His latest business venture, John Hazard Events, a catering business he opened about 4 years ago.
We offer catering to various clients. It doesn't necessarily, people from big events to small events. So I do plated dinners, I do buffets, I do small dinner parties. I cook for two people. It's really just a catering company where I pretty much produce all the food in my kitchen here where you are right now, and I take it to you.
Mr. Hazard says cooking has always been his passion, and his mum was instrumental in leading him onto this path.
Funny enough, I wanted to be an accountant. My mom said, John, you are not a guy who wants to sit at the desk. And she was absolutely correct. I'm not the kind of person who likes to sit down. I like to be moving around, active. So she suggested, and also because my personality was friendly, I get involved in the hotel industry. So she suggested I do go to hotel school, and well, becoming a chef is not my goal. I wanted to be like a manager, a general manager. But it's only when I did my attachment at Sandy Lane Hotel, as part of my education at the hotel school, I then fell in love with the kitchen. And that's how I managed to be in the kitchen. So cooking really is my passion. I love it because it's continued learning. You never will arrive, and I love to eat. I'm a foodie. So I love to travel and eat foods, and I just enjoy it.
But being an entrepreneur comes with its fair share of challenges, even for an experienced chef. Sometimes, he says, weeks go by without one catering job.
You don't get catering every single day in Barbados. I think if I was in a bigger city, for example, let's say New York City or London, I would get a lot more business on a regular basis where I get maybe 4 or 5 jobs a week. I've actually gone on the internet and researched a few catering companies in New York City. And I see, on their website, you have like a whole lot of staff. And it shows that they're getting a lot of business on a regular basis. So I find in Barbados it's been very challenging for me to get business on a regular basis. My catering business has more been like, in some sense, a part-time business when it should not be a part-time business. I more want it to be a full-time business where I'm getting at least about 4 or 5 jobs a week.
Despite the challenges, however, Mr. Hazard says he would not give up being his own boss.
I enjoy the freedom as well to being an entrepreneur. But it was very challenging for me when I first started in terms of startup capital. So what I keep doing, especially in the initial few years when I started, is to keep reinvesting money back into the business so that the business can grow.
As a tourism-dependent country, Mr. Hazard says cuisine is critical. In fact, surveys have shown that some visitors go to countries repeatedly just for the food.
When you travel and you stay at a hotel, the food aspect is really, really important to you. If you're at a hotel and the food is awful, you're going to most likely look to stay at another hotel or go to eat or something of that nature. So food is critical, and it's really, really important. So for me, I really want to make sure I produce a real quality product for my clients that's also tasty and well presented.
Mr. Hazard is currently marketing the business on popular social media sites like Facebook and Instagram. He can also be reached on 233-8131. Lisa Lord for the Business Report.
Well, here's a look now at how stocks traded on selected exchanges across the region.